Hey guys, it's skitrav back with another review. In today's review we're going to be looking at the Removu P1. Now the Removu P1 turns your GoPro LCD touch backpack into a wearable live view and live remote. Simply take your GoPro LCD and attach it to your Removu P1 inside the enclosed housing and you'll have full functionality of your GoPro with a live view. So this will be exactly like having it attached to the back of your GoPro. However, you can now mount this anywhere or have it mounted on your wrist to have a live view, and you can access all your settings, change the modes, access your gallery, all from your Removu P1. Now, Removu don't only have the P1, they've also got the R1. Now, the R1 is one device with a built-in screen. You don't need your GoPro LCD touch backpack. However, that device is only splash-proof and not waterproof like the P1. Now, they've also this week just released their new S1. It's a handheld gimbal, also a wearable gimbal that they're busy developing. So I'll definitely link that down below for you to check out. Not only do they have the S1, they've also got some other products that they're going to be releasing very soon. So keep a lookout for Removu. They've got some very exciting products and accessories for your GoPro. However, today we're going to be looking at the Removu P1. Now in this video we're going to have a look exactly what comes in the box. We're going to have a look at how the Removu works, and then we're going to have a look at how to connect it to our camera, and then have a look where would you use a Removu. Why would you use it over using the touch backpack or the GoPro app on your mobile device, and have a look where I use my Removu. So let's start by unboxing this. Now it just says here open here. There's these two plastic tabs that if we just pull off, just use your nails so you can pull them off. And we can see as I do that, it allows me to open it up, and then I can pull it out. So I've now got my Removu here in front. You'll see there's a tab here. Just pull that out, and now I've got my Removu in this hand. So if we have a look at the Removu, it's on this plate here. We just remove it off this plate. Alright, so I've now removed it off the plate. That's what my Removu looks like. Alright, next included in the box, we've got our quick start guide, and then we've got a little box here and it says please read before use, and it's just reminding you to check that if it's got the latest updates and do a firmware update, which is very easy to do, by the way. So if we open this up, I'm gonna see what's included in here. So firstly, I've got my wrist strap. Now this allows me to attach my Removu to my wrist. Alright, we've got the included micro USB cable. Now this allows you to charge your Removu as well as perform firmware updates. And then also included in the box is some stickers. So the next thing we're going to do is go ahead and look at how to connect our GoPro LCD into our Removu. So I've got my Removu here, we can have a look. So the first thing I'm going to do is on the front here I'm going to pull this little screen tab off. Alright, next we're going to take this latch on the top here, and where it says open we're going to flick it up. Alright, and then we're going to pull it backwards. Can now allow this piece down, and we'll see that it comes into two pieces. So I've got my Removu here. Firstly there's some plastic on the inside here that we're going to remove. So I'm just going to use my finger to get that out. Alright, so I've removed that now. The next in here is just a dummy piece, so just remove that. So as we can see here on the back of my Removu, it looks exactly like the back of my GoPro camera. So I'm going to take my GoPro LCD, nothing special with this LCD. Alright, I'm going to take it and plug it into the back here. So we're going to use it exactly like I normally would plug it in. Alright, I'm going to push it all the way down. So we can see my GoPro LCD is now attached to my Removu P1. Next, I've got my touch backpack. Now remember, this is fully waterproof, so you want to make sure that when you put this on, it seals properly. So in the bottom here, there's a groove. I'm going to take that piece, and we're going to make sure we push it all the way in. Alright, and then we're going to take our piece here, and we're going to push it on. My GoPro is now LCD is successfully attached to my Removu. We can see it's fully sealed on the sides, not giving us any issues at all. Alright, so now we're going to look at how to pair these and how to turn my Removu on. So on the side of my Removu here, we're just going to push the on button. We're just going to click it once. Alright, and we'll see our Removu come on. We can see the little status LED on the bottom here has come on, and it says Removu P1. Alright, now they tell you in the manual that you want to make sure that your GoPro is already paired with your smartphone. So they do go through all the instruction on how to pair your GoPro with the smartphone first, so you need to do that first. Alright, on my GoPro, I'm going to go to my settings. Alright, so I've got my settings. Then after that, I'm going to go to Wi-Fi, and I'm going to go, this is obviously the latest firmware I'm using here on my GoPro. And I'm going to change the mode to app. Okay, and then we're going to go to an existing app. Alright, we can see now on my Removu that it's found it. Alright, so I know the picture's a bit dark, but I'm just going to show you how to connect it. So I've got my Hero full black here. So it just tells me to unlock the screen. You can see the touch screen works no problem. I'm going to click on my Hero full black. Alright, next I'm going to type in my password exactly like I would when connecting to any smartphone for my GoPro. So I'm just going to quickly go ahead and do that. Next, let's have a look at how to operate our Removu now that we've successfully connected our Removu P1 to our GoPro Hero 4 Black. So, like I mentioned previously, the Removu works exactly the same as it does on the back of our camera. So let's, for example, if we want to change mode, I'm just going to swipe across. Now we'll notice the screen's locked. That's not a problem at all. So we just tap it again because I was too slow. So we're just going to go 1, 2, 3 taps, and now the screen's unlocked. That's quite a nice feature to have so that you don't accidentally change anything. So now I'm just going to swipe across on the screen and we can see I can access all my menus here. So for example, if I want to go to playback, I click playback and I'm now on the playback menu. If I want to go back, I can just click the cross and it will now reconnect. So if I scroll up on the screen, we can see I can access all my camera settings and I can change the modes to whatever mode I want. Now if you don't want to use the screen, you can use the buttons on the side over here. So I'm just going to click the back button over here and it's going to take us back. I'm going to do it once more and we can see we're in live recording. So now that I'm ready to record, I'm just going to click the record button and we can see it's now recording. We can see the red lights on here showing us that it's recording. So I'm just going to stop that. Alright, then if I want to change modes, if I don't want to use the screen, I can simply just use the mode button on here. So there's the mode button over here. So I'm just going to push the mode button and we can see it's changing. Now you may wonder why the colors are looking a bit funny. That's because the settings I'm shooting in. So this is completely native on the color. So I can just scroll through all my settings and all my different camera modes. I can even adjust the settings of the camera on here. So it's very useful to have. Alright, next we're going to look at the Removu settings and how to access the Removu settings for screen locks, screen timeouts, connecting to different Wi-Fi networks, etc. So we can either swipe down on the screen, otherwise if we use the back button over here. So if I click the back button once, we'll see now we've got the settings here. So we've got this Wi-Fi settings, the lock screen settings, we've got a clock as well as our Removu settings. So if I just click on the clock, we can see it gives us the time. So that's quite cool to have. If we want to go back there, I can just click here and I can get to either lock the screen. So if I want to lock the screen, it says to lock, press the circle once, I press the circle and now the screen's locked. So if I try swipe up, look, it tells me I need to unlock it before I can use it. So that's quite a cool feature. When I want to turn it off, I'm just going to take the power button on the side here, which is the M button again, and I'm just going to hold that down. Alright, and then now we've got the option. We can either power off both the GoPro and the Removu. We can power off the Removu only or just the GoPro. So I'm going to power off both. So if I click both power off, it just reminds me to unlock the screen first because it was still locked. Both power off and we can hear my GoPro go off. So the next thing we're going to do is look at how to attach our remote strap that was included in the box. So as we can see on our Removu here, we've got these two spaces, one on this side here, and we've got another space on this side here. This allows us to push our strap through and then attach it to our wrist. So I'm just going to take the strap, I'm going to push it through these grooves. So we're going to go through the groove here, through the cutout for it. Okay, we're going to keep going, pull it all the way through, and then we're going to do the same over here. So we just make sure that we get it in nicely. And I've now successfully attached my wrist strap. So when you got it on your wrist, you can just put it around there. And it's now, you can put it onto your wrist. So quite an easy thing to do. And obviously it's very adjustable, so no matter the size of your wrist, it will fit. So to sum up, the Removu P1 is a great device to have. Remember, it works with all the GoPro cameras, the GoPro Hero 3 camera, Hero 3 Plus, Hero 4, as well as the Hero 4 Session. So you don't have to worry about that. It's a great product to have so you can see exactly what you're recording, save you a lot of time in editing, and I would definitely recommend this. This is definitely one of my top 5 GoPro accessories that I use. If you like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. If you've got any questions, please leave them in the comment section below, and don't forget to subscribe up here. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon.